Hi guys, I'm Mr. Holland, and for those of you that are rock stars that have already gotten your 3D bevel and embossed and drop shadow text layers into your concert poster projects, I'm going to show you another thing you can do to manipulate the image to make it a little more interesting. What I'm going to do here is select part of the image, probably this sky right here because I like the effect this drop shadow is giving me. I'm going to select it and I'm going to darken it to make sure that those light values in my text, which is of course a serif text, you can tell because there's wings and because the varying stroke width, to make this serif text, which is kind of bright in the foreground, stand out even more. That was the change bell for classes. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that and do what I was going to do anyway, easily using the marquee tool. Since it's clearly a square and I've got a nice horizon line here, I am able to select that with my background layer selected, go to Image, Adjustments, Brightness Contrast, and just what I have selected, I'm going to turn that down significantly. Now you could also brighten it. That kind of looks good, but that drop shadow there with it, it just don't mix right. And you can go way, way dark, but at that point, the light in my horizon, in my sky, does not match. You see that light I've got there on my waterline and stuff like there? You never really want to go to one end or the other with this cursor, with this slider. The key of Photoshop is finding just that little bit in there at like -51 to, and then I'm going to hit Control D to deselect. Or no, I'm going to show you how. You go to Select and deselect, or hit Control D like I was about to do. And that gets rid of those marching ants that were around it. And it gives me a little more pop to that lettering because I've darkened the background behind it. And as always, we can go back 2 steps to look how it was before I applied that effect. But I really enjoy that effect a great deal. So I'm going to reapply it. Just helps that blue and that white pop off a little better, but you can do more when you select it. So I'm going to select this water and make it Technicolor rainbow colors, all right? And I'm not going to use the square marquee tool. I need to use the quick selection tool for this. And it's a little too big. I'm just going to bracket it down so that I can select my water here. And I don't want that sky. That's the key. Don't get to that sky. But no, I've got it. I've selected all my water. You can see it's got the plus sign in it. If you want to select less with this tool, hold down Alt, and you'll see how that plus turns to a little minus, and then I can then subtract an area if I wanted to, but I don't. I want this water, and I want this water Technicolor rainbow colors. Let's get all that water selected, and then over here, I'm going to go to Image, Adjustment, and I'm going to add, not a brightness contrast, I'm going to add a hue saturation layer. Turn the lightness up to brighten it, and really, really take that color to another level. And you can change the kind of color here with the slider. Let's go super crazy. We need contrast in this and we need color theory. So the complement of blue is of course orange. So I'm gonna make this water a little orange. Not crazy orange. No, let's go crazy orange. Crazy bright orange. And then again to select, deselect. And you guys can see how just in a couple very fast steps, I've dramatically changed the color and the value in this artwork. I hope that helps you guys with your poster project, for which you need a color scheme in the background and a serif or a sans serif font. Best of luck to you guys with this one.